Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi and I am here to do the new moon in Taurus for the sign of Leo. And that's Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So I hope everyone is doing well. And before we see what the cards say, let's just talk a minute about the Taurus, the new moon in Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign. Taurus is about stability, which at times, may not be easy. And during this time, I think the biggest challenge would be knowing the difference between stability and materialism. Does that bigger car make you feel good, or does it disrupt your stability because you still have to maintain rent, mortgage, or do whatever it is that you have to do? So these are the type of things that really make you look at your self-worth, your self-respect, look at yourself and accepting yourself as you are, should I say, and where you're at today. Doesn't mean that you'll be here tomorrow. The thing is, you have to deal with where you're at right now. And also in dealing with where you're at right now, how do you maintain that sense of peace and inner tranquility? That's the real challenge at this time. You ever meet someone and everyone's telling you this person is going through, you don't know what, but they just seem to be going about their day and they are not moved because there's a certain sense of inner peace, because we all know there's some things you can't control. So again, the challenge here is knowing the difference between stability or falling into a materialistic trap. So Leo, excuse me. First card we have here is the Five of Water reverse. So there's some sense of contemplation, but even though you're contemplating, you're quite resourceful, because you see, even though it's like you got an olive branch right here, and you're going to get yourself out the muck and mire here in reverse. There's a sense of will, a strong will, and to use that will to maintain your stability or maintain your stability or get stable. Because like I said, things could happen. I know this may not be the best example, but you get in a car accident. So how do you get yourself stable again? You may have to get yourself another car, or do something temporary so you can maintain that stability and getting to work and doing what you have to do. But you don't have to fall in the trap of materialism. Like I think I use the example, well, if it's something temporary, maybe you just get a Geo instead of going and get that Mercedes until you stabilize your current situation. And I know that's a car, and we're talking about look at your resources, but this also could pertain to your health. This is water and your health. It could pertain to your emotions. There's something that may be disrupting your emotional stability, and are you doing things to keep it out of whack or bring it back into whack? So this is a time for you to pull on that strong will and that resourcefulness to maintain or get stable so that you can feel that inner peace and tranquility. Now, also, your intuition. Your intuition is heightened. There may be some confusion, or just a matter of timing, or something, or some serious soul searching with this card here. But I like the way this moon is depicted, as you see here, it's like the moon is going to be eclipsing the sun. So if there's some confusion, or if there's if your intuition is off, maybe all that's going to be at this new moon is like planting a new seed. It's just going to get blacked out more or less because something new or something else wants to come forward. Or is it that to see that blade and that piercing that heart that may be keeping you from following your instincts? You know, maybe something hurt you. Maybe that's why you're feeling maybe that will, you know, like, oh, I'm not going for this no more because of what you have experienced and the emotions that are attached to it, because all that water and the moon, you know, the moon is mother. Not to say it has to be or deal with your mother, and it could, but still there's that emotions. We're looking at the emotional sensitivity here. Really like more intuition. So if anything, this is encouraging you to you take that strong will and focus it into making your dreams come true. Now, this is the six of cups. I was looking at wait, 6, 9, 6, 9. 6 of cups in reverse. So with everything going on, maybe you're being a little stingy, or you're concerned about some scarcity, or you're just going back to that water and that motion. Maybe you're just being a little retrospective at this particular time. But the message here from Spirit, I'm just going to read it directly. And what I say, this is the six of cups. So let's see what it says. Carefully analyze the reasons for your current situation and use the energy at your disposal to organize your future rather than letting it shrivel and stagnate. So you don't want it to shrivel and stagnate, right? So that it doesn't shrivel and stagnate. When you're going into that retrospective place, look at what worked and what didn't work. And also that being contemplative, that 5 of water, and regrouping here to make sure there's no confusion in your mind and your emotions, and looking for the right time. And still all this water and moon and water, we're still dealing with the emotions. We're also dealing with that emotional sensitivity, intuition, your maybe even latent psychic ability. That's what I'm saying. Because, you know, we play with words. You figure, what do they say? Intuition, your mother wit, your higher mind, or whatever. We can play with words all day, but it's that inner knowing. And that is going to being back in line, that's what's going to bring you that inner peace and tranquility. Because, you know, as life is, you know, stuff happens. We ain't got no power over half of this stuff. So the only thing you control is yourself. So what you're going to need, Leo, is determination. This is like your solar chakra. This is your power. The power, I'm thinking of Power Rangers. Oh my God. But nevertheless, this is your power source. So if you get a chance, get out in the sun, walk, help clear your mind, and deal with these emotions. But there's some time or some point in all people's life, you're just going to need that extra push, that extra energy that comes from within, that determination to change your outcome. Sometimes things go on in life and we may be feeling like we're at with all this water, I'm going to say, Leo, maybe you're at an emotional standstill. And to get past that, or any doubts or negative thoughts or anything that may be overshadowing your dreams, you are going to have to tap into your determination and do whatever it needs to be done so you can make it happen. And, you know, it's amazing what you can achieve with just a little or a lot. It's up to you how much energy you want to use. But with that determination, you can definitely change your circumstance. And at this time, we're really looking at, what are you trying to stabilize? What is it that you're going to bring back into balance? What is it? Or use that determination not to focus on the materialistic aspect, but on the stabilization. Now, I pulled a tree. I pulled the cherry tree. And the cherry tree is vulnerability. Every springtime is a new beginning, bearing a multitude of budding possibilities. So you got a bunch of possibilities here. It's just allowing yourself to be vulnerable to receive, or being vulnerable in order to just see what these opportunities are. Sometimes we have to like step back and just take a good look. But springtime, planting seeds, new moon means planting seeds. Get some cherries. Oh, okay. Well, Leo, sun, moon, rising. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.